I grew up in a household that didn't go to church. We definitely would call ourselves Christian. I myself would tick the box on forms being a Christian, but I didn't involve him in my life at all. My parents got divorced when I was 3. I mean, divorce is just hard for any age, I think. As I got older, I went to a Presbyterian and Uniting high school, and we had chapel. I remember getting a speaker coming in. They gave us this Gideon's Bible, but this guy's story was like so crazy from what he'd been saved from. I kept that Bible. I was probably about 14, and when I was about 18, home life probably wasn't great, and I was probably quite self-destructive, actually. I was in a pretty destructive relationship for a few years. There was definitely like a hole that I was trying to fill. Oh, if I could just be skinny enough, if I could just make more money. Being a child of divorce, when you don't have that father relationship too, I think you're looking for that. I think I was searching for approval, to be loved for who I am, no matter what form that came in. I just wanted to run away, and I literally did run away to a foreign country where they don't speak English, and was living in the Middle East, to fulfill a hole that can only be filled with one thing. After about 2 years, I met my now husband, Drew. We got married. We were still living in Dubai. These friends of ours had become Christians, and I remember we were trying to have a baby. We did finally get pregnant with some assistance, and I just remember just being so overwhelmed. How can I look at this baby and just, there has to be a creator? I pulled out that Gideon's Bible. So when I moved, one of the things I took in there was this Bible. But before we left, we said to each other that when we moved to Sydney, we would find a church and start going. We went to this church around the corner. People were just really caring. And then one of the ministers there, he wanted to do a Simply Christianity course with us. Every week he would come at night, and we just had so many questions. And I just remember thinking, I'd always thought that I was a good person and I hadn't harmed anyone. And then I just had this like absolute realization of just how overwhelmingly sinful I was. And I remember reading Isaiah 53:5, where he says, he was pierced for our transgressions, he was crushed for our sins. He is willing to just save me from myself, not just his death, but his resurrection and the way he came in and rescued me from all sin. And he continues to just show up when you're at the end of your strength. In the darkness, because I've been in darkness, the light is so much brighter. Actually, the joy of bringing that into the light, well, it really is supernatural. Like, it's actually only from the Lord. Old Kirsten, hospitality, it would be, oh, I've got to wait until we get the house clean and we get the table set and we think about now I'm just like, come, everyone come as you are. And that can only come through knowing that he conquered death. Yeah, I've just found like stepping into being obedient, being like the disciples that just actually come follow me, letting go of the world is actually the most life-giving gift I've been given. If there was an unbeliever that would listen, I would say it's no mistake that you've heard this story. Like, the Lord is powerful and longs for you to turn to him. It's a gift, and a gift that comes in his hand to you that needs to be received. Don't wait, because you don't have endless time.